website. Next, Britzone as non-profit organization. So we have Busy Merch and Busy Mart. Busy Merch we sell like necklace, like T-shirt, and you can buy. Look at our models. That there's some rivals like lanyard. You can buy our new Ervile mask. Next, next we have sponsors. So because uh before the coronavirus pandemic, we usually do prison class at Library of Education and Culture Ministry. So if you want to be a part of a library, you just can what is that? Apply for become a uh, apa ya anggota, and then there's so many impressive book collection and audio and video collection. You can also follow our perpustakaan Kemendikbud Instagram.
Yeah.
Next, next please, we have Atmago app. If you know, Atmago app is social
Social
network
network.
app in Indonesia that help people to share neighborhood issues with its campaign Warga Bantu Warga. So there's available in Android and iOS. If you want to download it, just download and type Atmago. Next, please. Next, it's a prison tradition. I think we already did it in the first place about introduce your for newcomer. So, without any further ado, we can welcome our gorgeous conductor for today class. We're going to talk about what Butego and misinformation around us. So, welcome Miss Astari from FG. What?
Hi, for IGF.
IGF.
I'm coming from IGF,
Astari
Indonesia
from
Youth
IGF.
IGF. Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Mary.
Oh, wait. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are all healthy.
Amen.
Can you hear? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
So
can hear you.
my voice
It's
is
okay.
clear, right?
Yes.
Give me a moment to finish my presentation. Give me 2 minutes because I just edited. I will share with you my. Okay, wait. Should I start the presentation now, or we still
Yes.
have to
Yeah.
wait?
I think Miss Astari, you have internet connection break. We can't hear you, or maybe it's just me.
As well. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
I think
can hear you clearly.
the voice is not really clear. Something the connection is sluggish, maybe. So
Wait.
yeah.
I can see your video, Miss. I can't see.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a bit. Yeah, it's
Yes.
better.
It's better.
Yeah, better.
Okay. I just asked 2 more minutes to finish my presentation slide because I want to share it with you
Oh, okay.
before
Take
we
your
start
time.
the
Okay.
before we start the gibah session here today. It's a gibah session
Yeah,
actually.
gossiping.
It's gossiping. Yep.
Yeah, gossiping all the time.
Yeah. Wait. I just need
Okay.
to put it. Hmm. Maybe because it's
Yeah. While
um,
waiting for our conductor set the presentation, maybe you want to share about Butejo or the character that you the most your favorite character related about the Tilik movie, like my most favorite character actually is Butejo and Dia.
Tian of
Yeah, Butejo is like representative like mothers nowadays. She
Mothers in the village.
yeah yeah
Not only in the village.
she know about social
In the village
media.
story.
yeah, she knows about
In the komplek gitu
social
ya.
medias.
Yeah, and
About
she always looking for information on social media. Like she knew the trends. Yeah, even though about the Dian, about the people, and then she make it like a material for her group on the track, and like it's very interesting. Yeah, and then her acting is very natural. I think it's really
Yes.
natural.
yeah.
I think there is no script.
Yeah. It's like
Natural ya.
like I'm not watching
Going
the
natural.
movie, but it's like real.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very
Okay, can I share the screen with you?
Oh yeah,
Huh?
sure.
First.
Okay, but I need the permission from the host.
yeah. Vidya, please
Wait,
give
could you please?
Bastari permission.
Is that? Have you?
Okay, disable. Okay, host allow you to record this meeting, but not yet. Share disable participant screen sharing. I cannot share the.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the host will let you in.
Yeah.
I mean, let you to share the screen.
Already said it. You can try, Bastari. Please
Ah,
go.
yeah. Now I can share the
Okay.
presentation. Okay, I think this one. Okay, can you
Hulk spreading. Yeah.
Oh no
Yes.
this one is
I can see
yeah.
that.
It worked.
This okay. So you can
Yes.
see it, right?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
see it.
Yeah. I think I will use a full screen. No, it's full.
Sorry, Miss,
Okay.
your voice is not clear. It's not clear.
So is it clear now?
Yeah, I think it's better now.
Okay. Because I think my quota is still big, but there's a problem with the internet connection here
Yeah,
in my home.
sometimes connection is
So
going up.
now can you hear my voice clearly now?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you
Yes,
clearly.
Okay.
it's more better.
Okay. So hello everyone.
So
Now
Hi
Hi.
everyone.
hi. How many people attend this gibah session, this gossiping session?
There are 33.
33
33.
participants.
Nice. So I hope all of you are healthy now, even though we are in the
In the
6 month of pandemic.
time.
6 month, I think this is the yeah.
Yeah.
We already be at home for 6 months. Most of us, some of us still working from home. Some of us already are working from the office. So yeah, because today is Saturday, that's why I chose um, a topic that we can discuss it, or maybe not only discuss, but we can also gossiping about this. So that's why today we talk about Tilik, this viral discussion in the internet, not only in YouTube but also in Twitter and other platform
Yeah.
like Instagram and also Facebook, of course. So but our focus today is about the misinformation, because um, the Tilik culture we can talk about Tilik in from culture perspective, or maybe from feminist perspective. There are so many perspectives that we can talk from Tilik movie. This is a very, I think, it's a great movie, a great short movie, because as a viewer, we have so many perspectives when we see the movie, when we watch the movie. But today, we want to watch. We will focus on misinformation in around us based on the Tilik movie. So let's begin. You can see. Can you see it? The presentation. I mean the picture of the screenshot from the
Yes,
movie.
of course.
Okay. Okay, so this is why I put this as a beginning, as the opening of my presentation, because this is what we will talk about for next 1 hour. So you see, Butejo said to Yuning that any information from the internet are legit. Informasi dari internet itu concrete, and then because there are photos, there are pictures, and there are words from the information. That what Butejo said to Yuning. And then but Yuning defense, yeah, she has different opinion with Butejo, and then she said no, all you get the information only from Facebook. That's comment section from the internet, and the internet did not give us clear source. So there are no clear source that said this information coming from what source. That's what Yuning talked to defense. It's her defense to Butejo. And then, but then Butejo also said that how come you are not believe in internet, because internet is made by smart people. Actually, this the person who talk about it, the first person who raised the issue is the the person behind Butejo is Butri, I think, with a gray scarf. She said like that, and then Butejo emphasizes that internet made by smart people. Only smart people capable to do such thing. So this is also raised a question when we watch the movie. Why Butejo and all the ladies in the village are familiar with social media? They uh, they have the smartphone, and they also have the WhatsApp. They install the WhatsApp. They communicate through WhatsApp. Then they also use social media, even though they mostly meet each other every day, but they still use social media to communicate with other people, that even with their neighbor. That's also raised the question why they still need the social media, even though they still meet every day with the neighbor. We talk about the village life. It's a bit different with city life, even where we we are rarely talk with the neighbor, even just in our 100 meters from us. They live, oh, not 100 meters, they just live in 2 meters beside us, our home, but we never talk with them. So this is some of, yeah, it's just simple. This is like a simplification of why social media is popular, because it is virtually operated, and there's no territorial border. And when this is a two-way communication, so when you post in the media, and then something in the social media, everybody can react with your posting. Everybody can send their comments, and they can also push, not push. They can slide the like button. And yeah, the way of the communication is two-way communication, is more interesting to people. Then they read the media, like the mass media, the traditional mass media, like television maybe, or newspaper, and also radio. But now radio, they have also recently they also have like a comment section for the reader, for the listener. Sorry. So this is just the update of the situation, why the world is why the people in the world interacting more frequently in the social media, because right now we have like 3.5 billion social media user in the world. So it's about half of population of the world or I in the social media. And because of too many people having social media account, we we have like tsunami on information tsunami. You can see from the figure here, there are 2.5 trillion Facebook posts. Can you imagine? This is not just billion, that's not a million, this is trillion Facebook posts. And when we see Tilik movie, you can all the ladies in the village have a Facebook account. Yeah, this is one of the example why the Facebook posting is so huge, 2.5 trillion. And while Instagram, there are 40 billion Instagram posts until today. And for some people who like to talk, they also use Twitter to to talk. Yeah, we call it tweet. So there are 5 million tweets a day, and it's still huge, even though it's million. But we can count this per day. So one, there are billion also, I think. Yeah, one, but of course there are maybe more than billion tweets per month. Okay, and yeah, this is the connection is unstable. Okay. Can you still see me? Okay, and you can, yeah. So what Tilik inside the Tilik, movie, you can see that Facebook is very popular, and this reality also you can see here this is the latest data from social. So Facebook is the most popular social media platform in the world, and also in Indonesia. And the second one is YouTube, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is one family with Facebook, FB Messenger. So we can say that Facebook own is the king of the social media, because the Facebook group consists of Facebook, WhatsApp, FB Messenger, Instagram, and then Google is the second, the runner-up with YouTube. And yeah, so this is the domination of social media company in our society. This is a big issue also, but maybe we can discuss it in the different forum. And yeah, see, this is just explanation in Indonesia that Facebook has a 130 million account user, and also WhatsApp. That's one group. Instagram also Facebook group. This is the reality that also reflected in the Tilik movie, that Indonesian use social media is much higher than in the world. The people in the world use the social media. So we use we use the social media per day is 3 hours, 3.5 hours, while around the world, in average, use the social media is 2 hours more. If we compare with developed countries, with the high literacy, high reading habit, then yeah, we are far above them. You can see Japanese use social media only 45 minutes a day. Yeah. So the social media. Yeah. This is actually I think I have. Mhm. So there are so many information in the internet, and then from Tilik movie, we got the term slender. Even though our title is misinformation, but what they misinformation term is not familiar to the villagers, if including these ladies. So what they familiar with them is fitnah or slander in English, and this is what Yuning accused to Butejo, that Butejo spreading slander. So he said to Butejo that slander is a sin, but at the end of the movie, it is Butejo who said to Yuning that you are the person who spread the slander because you said that Bulurah is in the hospital, and then we have to go to visit Tilik her immediately. And the immediately thing is the wrong thing. The Butejo 6 and is in the hospital is a fact. But when Yuning talked to the ladies in the village that they have to immediately go to the hospital to visit Butejo, that's not true. That's why Butejo said that Yuning spread slander. So from this movie, we can see that the definition of slander that they understand is also different. Um, the in the last part, you can see on the bottom of the presentation, Butejo refers to Yuning giving the not half truth information about Bulurah sickness. If you see at the up of the presentation, then the slender that Yuning refers is about Butejo, who said many things based on the internet about Dian. Dian is a bad girl. Dian having affair with a older man. Dian is coming in and out from the hotel with older men, or walking around in the mall, inside the mall with older men, something like that. So this is also raise a question: what is the definition? What is the distinction between misinformation, disinformation, or even slander? Um, Based on what I present here, this is not the Indonesian term. This is, I mean, the Indonesian government term. This is from the UNESCO, and uh, first draft. First draft is a non-governmental organization based in the U.S., and they are focusing on the fake news education around the world. So they made UNESCO and the first draft made like a term about they said that misinformation, disinformation is fake news. Both of them are fake news. In Indonesia, we only are familiar with fake news or hoaxes, while for UNESCO and the first draft, the term hoaxes is they don't use that term because that according to them the proper definition is misinformation and disinformation. Yeah. So if we refer to our title in today's discussion, misinformation is a false information that is distributed with no particular purpose. So while this information is all the same, is a false information, but the purpose of distribution is there is no particular purpose. So misinformation is you distribute the fake information with a purpose, probably because you want to make the reputation of the people that you target is worse, getting worse. While this information, you spread the false information based on because you care with your family, your neighbor. So for some people, what Butejo did in Tilik is spreading disinformation, not misinformation, because her intention is because he care. He said she said that I share this because I want to protect our husband in the village. That's what Butejo said, right? So some people said Butejo didn't share misinformation, but what she did is disinformation. Um, disinformation in the category of disinformation. What I thought, no matter is misinformation or is disinformation, what Butejo share is information that need to verify. We need we can say we cannot say that Butejo spread the information or disinformation until we know the whole truth. The thing is, until when the Tilik finish and the end of the movie, we still cannot see the whole truth. Of course, we see that Dian in inside a car with older man who we think that he is the Fikri fathers who 3 times older than Dian, but we don't know when they have a relationship, whether they have relationship before the Bulura husband divorce. I mean, before they divorce or after they divorce. We don't know that fact. So we cannot verify whether the Tejo information that Tian is not a bad girl, and we cannot verify it until the end of the movie. And that's also then we can talk about the slander also. The definition of slander is a false information that is distributed with the purpose of damaging someone's reputation. This is problematic also because until the end of the movie we cannot say whether Butejo is right or wrong. So how can we say that what she said is a slander? We can judge that what all she said is a false information. See, this is yeah, but we at least at some point we can say that Butejo made a provocation inside the truck with how many ladies in the truck? I think it's around dozen ladies in the truck. She actively trying to gain the support from the other ladies. So and of course Butejo gave opinion, a few or judgment from about something, not necessarily based on the fact or knowledge. But we cannot say that Butejo framing because she is not the media person. She is just individual, while framing is done by the media. So this is okay. Yeah. So what we can learn from the Tilik movie is, in terms of the misinformation spreading in our society, is that there is no black and white in the society, including if we talk about the fake news fight in the in Indonesia. We see that there are some people who work as a fact checker, and they try to, like what Yuning did in the movie, Tilik movie, they try to always verify, to give the fact to what they think is hoaxes or false information. But the thing is, even the fact checker itself and the media, uh, what I talk is not the social media, but the media, mainstream media like the television and also the online media who are listed in the press council, Dewan Pers, they cannot avoid this thing, confirmation bias. What is confirmation bias? It's a tendency to search for, interpret, and recall information in a way that support what they already believe. If we look at the Tilik, you can see this. This is Bu Tejo said to Yuning, I know that you still related to her, right? That's why you always defend her from the start. This is what we call confirmation bias. Even though Buning, for some viewers, from some Tilik viewers, seen as a hoax fighter, she is a fact checker of what anything that Bute just said, but she herself also trapped in confirmation bias because Dian is her related relation, her niece, I think, according to the Javanese language, is her niece. So she the okay she always she always said that Dian is a good person. When Butejo said that, oh, Dian, we saw that Dian is in the hotel with older people, and then Yuning said it. Maybe Dian working as like in tourism industry, so she need to go to the hotel often, and then with the guests to to be the guest, to be with the guest as a tourist agent. That's what Yuning said. But from the movie, we can say that what Yuning thought also is not a fact. This is just based on Yuning perception. At the end, we don't know what Dian do every day. Is it as Yuning said that Dian working in the tourism industry, or is it like Bu Tejo said that Dian doesn't have any proper job, so she just receive money from older people that have some relationship with her. So this is an example of confirmation bias. I also want to know from you, all of you, to share about what is your experience maybe, or your view about confirmation bias in your daily life. I believe that all of you have this in your daily life. So at the end of this my presentation, I want you to prepare this talk. I mean, I want you to share your comments maybe about the confirmation bias based on what I give you. Yeah, it's in very short time. So because so many people, it's like Yuning, they trapped in the confirmation bias. Sorry, that's why maybe you are familiar with this term already. that we live right now, we live in the post-truth era. This is refers to when people see the objective fact are less influential to shaping the public opinion than appeals to personal belief. So that you can see the example, the great example of post-truth era, usually during the election. It's happened. It already happened in U.S. election 4 years ago. It happened also in Indonesian election, presidential election, when we cannot separate, we cannot decide where is the what is the truth, what is the fact, because it's already it's blur, it's merged, fact and not fact, truth and lies is merged. So there are, if lies told to you often, let's say a lie told to you 5 times a day, and then fact given to you only once a day, then these lies will become the truth. That's also the reality in this era, the post-truth era. And yeah, I think what time is it? What I want to suggestion, I think this is a not suggestion, we share actually, that we need to, all of us, we need to fight the hoaxes, even though there is no um, black and white in our life, daily life. Most of them are gray, but yeah, still we need to hold our principle. And then this is actually I prefer this. You can see that the second point is think before you share. The first point, I think all of you already done it. Hold your thumb. So when you receive the information, you need to think. You need to elaborate it before you share it. So the process of elaborate is, we can say it's this one, critical thinking. So when you elaborate all the information that you receive, you need to do uh, some step. Actually, this, before we talk about this slide, we can talk about this, how to think critically, or the way many people state, yeah, I know about critical thinking, but my question is how to, can you give me a way to be a critical person? So there are actually many things that many steps also to be a critical, but this one is from the journalist perspective. So if you want to write any information in the media, that you have to follow this step. So this is called 5W1H, 5W and 1H. The, the, from the first thing is who said it? Who said it? Is it someone you know, someone familiar, someone in authority, or should it matter who said it? Yes. Is it matter? I mean, all the person who said it is very important. Even though there is some proverb say that anything this, I think it's Indonesian, gold can come from any person, even though he is a beggar or he is a president. If what he said is true, then it's true. That is correct. But what we mean in who said it, related, if you want to know about the health matter, you ask the doctor. the medical doctor. If you ask the health problem, if you have maybe cancer, then you go to the teacher, you cannot solve your problem, and the teacher will give you the wrong information because she or he is not a doctor. So you need to go to the right person to get the right information. That is why who is very important. Who said it? Is he capable to talk about the issue, or is he have a knowledge to talk about the issue? And then the second one is what did they say? Did they give the fact or opinions? Did they give all the facts, or did they leave something out? This is what we need to emphasize this, because if you read the information, even in the mainstream media, what they give to us is not the whole fact. What they give us is a fact, but not the whole fact, because there is a limitation on the time and also the space. So they give only they give a fact, not opinion, but not the whole fact. So we need to get the whole facts from other media. We have to compile several facts from several media to get the whole facts to understand the things. And um, the the problem with social media is what the second term what is we can get the we can get the difference between fact and opinion in social media, because too many information coming from social media to us every day. So we don't have enough time to verify this fact or opinion. And the third thing is where did they say it? Was it in the public or in private? And did other people have a chance to talk about it to the other side? This is the where is also important, because many people, or the spreading of hoaxes in the social media, usually playing with the where thing. So they put the information of where they erase the information of where this happened. That's why you can see many information happen, many situation happen in the, like, let's say for in Bosnia, no, not Bosnia, in Syria or in Palestine, but they claim it happened in Indonesia, because they just erase the where information in that video or in that text or in that picture. They, usually if they share video or picture, they just made any sign of where it happened, they blur it, or they just erase it, all all the information. And when is also important, before, after, or during important event. Why the person explain about did they explain about their opinion, or why were they trying to make someone look good or bad? And how, the last one is how they did say it. Were they happy, sad, angry, didn't care? Did they write it or speak it? Could you understand it? This is the problem with information in the internet, that's text information, because we cannot get the reaction, I mean the gesture of the people who talk, who give the information. We just try to predict what they said, but this is not a problem in the video, because we can see, like this Zoom meeting, I can see you, and then you can see me, you can see my gesture, and then you can see you can directly see if I'm happy or sad or angry. Yeah, this is another way to try to be a critical person. So with the critical person, critical thinking, so we can use the word things that this is more simple than the this one. Just thing is it the T for true, H for helpful, I for inspiring, and N for necessary, K for kind. So let's back to this. Uh, some people say this is also to the critical thinking is also a term for people who can solve the problem. So when they're facing the problem, they think, and then in the as the result, they have a solution. So what we see in Tilik, we see that Buteja is also a person who, who can be categorized as a critical person because she has uh, she can solve the problem not only one time. I think he solves many problems. The last one is when people when the ladies fail to meet with the bulurah in the hospital, and then Bu Tejo said, "Okay, then let's go to the Pasar Beringharjo or Pasar Gede in Yogyakarta." And all the ladies said, "Okay, oh yeah, yeah, you give us the best yeah, the happy solution for us." So they are happy to go to the shopping Pasar Beringharjo to the market. And before this, Butejo also offered the solution when he is part of the problem when Gotrek the police stopped the truck because the police saw Butejo and Yuning fighting. So the police stopped the truck and then give the Gotrek penalty. Uh, they said that the police said that you break the rule, the truck cannot you cannot bring people on your truck. And then Butejo gave the solution. She made every ladies in the truck to go down and then to yeah. Actually, this is not a proper solution, but that's the reality. So the police give up. Yes, yeah. The all the ladies give their their gift to bulurah to police. So the police just okay, yeah, you can go. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's a funny moment, but there's also a example on how Mutija is a solutive person. Is a solutive person in terms of she can think critical. She offer problem. Yeah, that's a two big example of Butejo as a person who think critically. Even though if we use this term, uh, if we use this term how to be critical, then Butejo should not spread all the information she get about Dian to other ladies. So yeah, we talk about the theory, but then the reality is like what we saw in the Tilik movie. We can see in our daily life, one person who we thought a critical person, but he also behave like Butejo. Sometimes they give solution, but sometimes they also part of the problem. So they cannot, yeah, they spread the not misinformation, not verify not verified information. Is still we still have to verify to decide whether it's misinformation or other type of information. So things that's what I want to share to you today. Is okay. Yeah, it's almost 12. So if you have any question, or maybe you want to share your uh, perspective about Tilik, then feel free to share with us.
All right. Thank
Mhm.
you so much for Mbak Astari for your informations.
Mhm.
Yeah, after after you present it, I think like
Mhm.
I want to rewatch it again. I want to rewatch it again, and yeah, it's really quite interesting. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anyone maybe you want to ask something related about the topic, or you want to sharing? Just raise your hand, or you just speak it up. Okay. We have
Okay.
Intan Dwi Lestari.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Miss Astari, Mbak Astari.
Good afternoon. I think it's still a day. Yeah. Good afternoon, Intan.
Oh, good morning ya,
It's
good
still
day.
morning.
Yeah.
It's still
Good
Oh,
morning.
day, I
morning.
think.
It's still
It's still
morning.
Sorry ya.
morning in some part of the world.
Oh, okay. Okay, first, thank you so much for the presentation. It's really interesting, especially about Tilik and
Yeah.
Butejo ya. For me, to be honest, I got so many lessons learned from the Tilik
Mhm.
movie, and I'm sure all of us also have the same feeling what I feel when I watched the
Mhm.
movie. But
Mhm.
do you think that um, we don't want to judge a person at the first time she she gave us about information or whether misinformation, because in the end Butejo said that Yuning ya Yuning
Yuning.
uh-huh,
Yep.
uh, isn't it a slander if we just share and talking about misinformation about Bulurah? So I don't
Mhm.
know what to say, because it's kind of good movie, short movie,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, agree.
and in your opinion, can you give us a little bit another example how to be wise on social media nowadays, especially for millennials?
Mhm.
And what do you think? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dian, for your question. So,
It's
to answer the
okay.
question is to answer the tips how to become especially for the millennial when they receive the information from the social media. It's happened every day, I think. Yeah, back to the what I said previously, that we have to hold the step of critical thinking. It's maybe for many people it's quite long. If I use that step, then maybe I cannot share anything. That's true. If you implement all the steps that I already shared before, then maybe from 100 information that you receive that on one day, none of that information you can reshare it to other people, because maybe all the after you implement the step, then okay, sorry, after you implement that step to think critically, or you can use this simple one, not the 5W and 1H. You can use the things. This is also still a long way to. This is a long step to decide. Uh, okay, can you see the screen? Yeah, you can use this thing. Just when you receive one information, then you evaluate the information with, is it true? Is it helpful? If is it true, is it helpful? It is inviting or necessary and kind. So maybe if you ask me, can you give me another example? What information that can we evaluate with this? Okay, what happened in okay, this is about the Gen Z, right? So during the Tilik movie, when Tilik movie, the first day of Tilik movie uploading uploaded in Facebook, there is also another big gossip saying. It's about Zara. I think everybody know, right? Zara is an artist, a public figure. She is an artist for Dua Garis Biru, ya.
Yeah.
I think the movie. Yep. So that's also a big issue on the same day with Tilik, at the beginning of Tilik movie uploading on the YouTube. So when, as a netizen, when we receive the information, maybe some of the netizen cannot see anymore. So Zara posts her story in Instagram stories, but it's only listed for less than 1 minute, less than 2 minutes, and then she um re, she canceled the story, so she deleted the stories. But of course, because she is a public figure, 1 second she uploaded the story, many million netizens already recorded. So, and what we receive uh, as a netizen is the recorded the recording, not the actual video from the Zara Instagram. So when we receive this, just use this. When we receive the information, the video actually, not the information, the video, and later there are so many information included in the video. When somebody receives the video and then he or she reshare the video, he used to up he used to add information according to his or her belief. So, as a smart netizen, what you should do when you receive the information, let's say only the video, not with the other sentences or other information that added by the sharer. So you can use this. Is it true? Yes, it's true. The answer is true. Is it helpful? Yeah, it's debatable. For some people, no, that's definitely not helpful. Is it inspiring? Definitely, most of the Indonesian teenagers said it's not inspiring, even though some of the Indonesian teenagers said, actually, what she done with her boyfriend is common. So yeah, yeah, it's not inspiring, but it's common. So it doesn't matter to us. But that's only small portion of the Indonesian netizen. No, Indonesian teenager. And then, and is it necessary for us? No, we don't need that kind of video. What is um, what is the importance of that? If you see the video, I don't see anything that is necessary for my life to know the, yeah, it's not, definitely not necessary for me, and I believe for many teenagers in Indonesia. And is it kind? No. So from 5 step here, only the first one is right. I mean, the yes, I mean not right. I'm sorry, I correct my word. Only one is yes, and the other is no. So you can see it. We should not share the video to other people. That's just one example. There are so many examples. I just pick the latest the latest example that close to us, close to the youth in Indonesia. The Zara, I think everybody know, yeah, Zara now.
Yep.
Thank you, Mbak Astari. It's sometimes it's quite hard, yeah, for us, for me especially, when we get so many information and it becomes bias for me.
Mhm.
But from your advice here that we should think, yeah, we should think and always think in every information that we
Correct.
receive. Okay, thank you so much, Mbak.
You're welcome, Intan.
Thank you, Intan, for your answer. And anyone want to ask question or want to share? You can raise your hand or just speak it out.
Oh, Ramdhani, I think there are some. I just opened the chat. Oh, there are.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Actually, there's a chat from Pretty Puji Mulia.
Yeah.
Said that sometimes I get annoyed if there are still many friends in the group, like WhatsApp group, who still easily believe
Mm-hmm.
Fox News. And
Mm-hmm.
then she said that especially if there is already a chain message that is more
More
misleading.
misleading.
So it's very important to learn about how to educate to to I don't know to wise in social media. How do you think?
To be wise.
Yeah, to
To
be
be
wise.
wise in the social media.
Sorry.
I think
Okay.
that's what
To be wise.
she want to say. Yeah. Yeah. What Pretty Puji Mulia said is true. Of course, we need to be wise as people. Yeah. I mean, as an educated people, I believe we all are educated. We need to be wise, and we need to be a literate people. Literate mean that we can uh, decide, and then we can whether right or wrong, which one is right or wrong, which one is true or false. Yep. So yeah. Then if anyone have any want to share their
Yeah.
experience in daily life, you just
Can,
share it to us.
can I share?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, Mr. Asto. Good to see you.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hello.
It's funny I don't have any material for this session. The way you talk about Tilik, Zara, I don't have any clue about
Wow, how come?
whatsoever.
How come you are not informed with
Yeah.
I
any? Okay.
that's why I want to get
Mm-hmm.
the message to you all. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't interest me at all. I mean, I see
Mm-hmm.
I don't I recall about Tilik or something on the news, but I read the title and then okay, it's not important. Swipe left or swipe right,
Okay.
and I I
Oh,
d-
thank
I
you
don't
for the honest.
I don't subscribe to that kind of thing
Mm-hmm.
because I'm in IT field and then I subscribe
Mm-hmm.
to like a lots of news from the technology or IT world.
Mm-hmm.
So like 2 days I don't read the news. I have like 1,000 news to read. Why we
Yep.
would care about anyone else? I mean, in your own field you have like a lot of things to take care of. So why do you need to care about someone else? It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't affect you in anything. If someone want to jump out of the bridge or something, why do you care? I mean,
We
don't
have helped them.
Yeah.
uh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first person that will help is their families and their relatives,
Mm-hmm.
not the other way around. Because you don't know the context, you don't know the ambience, you don't know but the little things that someone close to them. So if you want to judge something, be friendly with them. I mean, be close to them. So if you don't know anything, this is why you judge someone, because you on the internet reading about something and watching about something, and then you have the moral value to judge them. I mean, why? We have so many problems to take care of. Why do you need to take care of this? So when I read the title, what the first thing that someone said Zara, I thought about fashion store or something.
Yes.
I mean, who?
Mhm.
Is it
Yeah,
a
yeah.
place or a person?
Uh-huh.
I mean, honestly, I don't know about Zara. I know Zara is making a sale or something
Yep.
in the fashion store,
Mhm.
but I don't
Mhm.
know about this kind of thing. Like what? What? Oh, okay. If I go to the office and then someone said to me that you know about the story about Zara, yes, you know that she, I don't know, do something special. I think okay. I received the message and then just say, and then what? And then that's it. Gitu. And why do I care about that? I mean, I have a
Mhm.
lot of things to take care of. I mean, I think that's a, I don't know, the tips for everyone to beside the thing that Miss Astari said. I mean, you have a lot of on your plate right
Mhm.
now, especially in this pandemic. Why do you care about someone else? Why do you care about someone doing something? Why do you care about YouTube sensation? You know, you,
Mhm.
because you care about that, you're a part of the problem. I mean, watch the YouTube that sells you pranks or something. If you
Mhm.
have, if your name is listed on that and you watch that, you're
Mhm.
part of the problem. Don't you agree? Because you're giving me you're giving them the money. You're giving them courage to continue their like their adventure on this.
Mhm.
That's my take on this. So when I read the Tejo something, I just read the description on the topic misinformation, and that's kind of interesting. But when the majority of people said about Tilik and then Zara, and like, I don't recall about any of this. So I'm sorry for everyone to be offended by that, but I don't. I don't. I simply don't. Okay, that's my share. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Astor. It's very mind blowing. Really. Thank you so much for your
Oh yeah,
perspective.
just remember I don't have any social media. I only have like chat apps. So I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Twitter. So if you, yeah, that's maybe part of the reason I don't know. So yeah,
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Bastari, you want to give Mr. Astor
Yeah.
feedback?
You are not offended anyone, Asto. I mean, you are the example of a small section of Indonesian netizen. I mean, not netizen. Yeah, yeah. You are connected to internet, but you are not using the social media, right?
I
So
built the internet.
yeah, yeah, you use the internet, so you are part of the Indonesian people who use the internet, but you are not. You
Yeah.
don't have any account in Facebook, right?
No.
Instagram, yeah. So yeah, I think it's at some point what you did is very good for you to be focused in your life. You are not distracted with any information from the social media. But
Yeah.
what I want to emphasize in your sharing is you still need to be to build your empathy.
I
When
know.
you told, yeah, I mean when you
I know.
told us that if somebody jump from the in, yeah, but if he is your neighbor, if she is your neighbor, you need to care about them.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
we need to know the context first because there
Mhm.
are so many things right now that need attention, like extravagant things that like like YouTuber,
Mhm.
the the more expensive car in the world, all you
Oh yeah.
like you doing like uh extravagant thing, and then it's bad thing, and then you
Mhm.
watch it, so you're
Mhm.
part of the problem because you give him or her money.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
I don't,
You are correct.
I my take on this, I
Mhm.
don't encourage not empathy with others. But
Okay.
but
I
internet,
get it.
I've been in this industry like 20 years, so I know about
Uh-huh.
scamming and then hacking or
Uh-huh.
something and others. But you need to be aware that what you said is true, like the think thing. Yeah, you said that like 5 things. Yes, it is true.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I want to add another layer of, for that,
Mm-hmm.
that you need to be more focused on you,
Yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
your life is more important than everyone else. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. I got it. So
May
at,
I?
mhm.
Yeah, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
think what I still think is needed for most of the social media user in Indonesia. That's why we have a term is detoxification, detoxification for
Okay.
the social media. So they need to learn from us too how to live without social media. I mean, to limit, not actually you still live with social media, but you can limit it as low as possible, right? I mean,
Yeah,
so many.
but
I think some people need to learn from you, especially the one who already addictive with the social media.
yeah, I don't know if WhatsApp or like Line is
Mm-hmm.
social media, but for me it's like chat. It's like a real time
Mm-hmm.
thing. But you need to know, like you said, that you need to know the personal gesture or something,
Mm-hmm.
that you need to approve that, to know that
Mm-hmm.
he's talking true. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I don't subscribe to that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that,
Yeah.
that's my
May
take.
I give my perspective to Mr. Asto perspective?
Sure, go ahead, Ramdan. Hit
Yeah,
me.
it's really interesting.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and yeah, first of all, thank you so much for your mind blowing perspective.
Is it
Yeah,
mind blowing? No, I
No,
don't.
no, no.
I
yeah, it's
just
for me. For me, it's mind blowing. You know, like yeah,
okay.
maybe that what I can learn from your perspective, that everyone have their priority. You know, like based
Yeah,
on what you love, what your passion, what you love. So like you don't give the shit about the movie or about the something else, because you don't
I
like
don't use.
about that
I
topic. You just like your because you work on the IT field, so you just give your attention to all of the IT things, right? And then yeah, it's if you ask me, or if or ask someone else, like mostly millennials like me, I am really passionate about movie. That's why I watching Tilik, because I want to know what the the interesting about the Tilik. And then the second one, because I am millennial, so I need to know what happened nowadays, what happened about the trends nowadays, because yeah, I'm millennials, and I want to keep up to date with that. But
okay.
but it doesn't mean that I will jump deeper about that. I still have like my attention, that okay, just it just for information, not to deep to search about something that's yeah, at the end it's not very useful for me. So me as a millennials, yeah, I want to keep up to date, but I'm still
Okay.
selective about what else that I want to deep looking for the information, and what else that yeah, I don't need to deeper to looking for that information. That's perspective from me. But yeah, I agree, everyone have their perspective, everyone have their priorities. So yeah, thank you. That's from me.
Okay. Everyone entitled to their opinion.
Anyone want to share your perspective before we close the session? Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
me.
May
I
Maybe
I?
me.
I forget
May I?
Narendra. Please go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Ah,
morning.
Okay. I
morning.
want to
Okay.
ask to Miss Astari, ya.
Yeah, Heidi
Okay.
Narendra. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the Tilik movie,
Yep.
from the Butejo case, we can conclude that how Indonesians habits when they are accepting news, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
accepting gossips, accepting rumors, or anything that the truthness is not sure, yeah. Because a lot of Indonesians love to gossip, love to gibah, and so on. Okay, but for myself, yeah, I'm Indonesian, but I don't like to gibah, I don't like to gossip, I don't like to julid. But um, maybe not only me that do the same thing, yeah. But if we are not involved to gibah, to julid, uh, but some people may regard us as enemy because you are regarded as cocky, as careless. So my question is, how to defend ourselves as not gibah lovers, not gossip lovers, but we can do but we still know the news, the rumor, but we don't like to share carelessly. How to defend ourselves itu.
Regarding your question, first thing I want to say that socializing is a
Yeah.
human nature, but we have to differentiate socializing with socializing equal to gibah. Even though the reality in Indonesia right now, if we socialize, especially ibu-ibu or girls, ladies, when they socialize, then gibah is included. Is a part of their socializing with the others. Yeah, it's quite difficult if you live in the society that see socializing is their norm, like in the village or even in the city, like in Jakarta. If you live in the not in the cluster or in the like perkampungan padat in Jakarta,
Yes.
there are so many of them.
Yeah, yeah.
If you are not socialized with neighbor, then yeah, of course the neighbor will see you as like, oh, it's weird people, it's with a person. Maybe you will receive many like prejudice. They will thought that you a drug dealer maybe, or they, yeah, there are so many things that if you are not let's say hello, or at some point when you go to work, you just smile with your neighbor. You still need to do that, but there is a limit that you need I mean, there is a limit or the border when you think that your neighborhood, I think, uh, is already crossed the border. When they talk about your private life, it's really annoying. That's there is no, I cannot give you like silver bullet to solve that problem, because it's ongoing problem, and then every person has a different problem in their neighborhood. So but at least what I can suggest to you is try still to try to like maintain the communication with the neighbors, because if you close all the communication with the neighbors, you don't have you cannot defend yourself.
Yeah.
How you can say that I'm not that kind of person if you never talk with the neighbor? So yeah, yeah. Maybe what you can do is, if it happened to you, what Tilik, what we saw in Tilik happen to you in your life, then you just try to leave that neighborhood for some. Maybe you can take a vacation for 1 month, until the gossip, the rumor about you is
Udah ada, Bro.
gone, something like that.
Yes.
And then when you come back, the situation in your neighborhood, or
Ada.
maybe they forgot about you already, about the rumors, the bad thing that there's the rumors, the bad rumor about you. So hope it helps.
Can I give advice for
Okay,
the
thank you,
question?
Miss
Yeah,
Astari.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think Dinda want to add.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just want to give a like quick advice for this question. Maybe you can just simply surround yourself with more people like Mr. Asto.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's quite difficult to find Astro in our daily life. He's just
Yeah.
one in a million, I think.
Kalau pakai sendal saya.
A
Okay.
billion.
Yeah.
Nggak, langsung dorong aja, dorong.
You should have a
Sorry, Tari.
But it's true. We have to meet people that give us benefits. In this with benefits is
Berapa tadi? Kalau ini kan 30 ya.
with benefit is people who can help us to improve ourselves in a good way.
6.000 nggak?
That's why I choose to go around with people, with friends
6.000 doang.
who have same vision, same goals, and have a lot of information how to
6.000,
improve yourself.
6.000.
And also, I agree with Miss Astari stated we need empathy as a human. We need empathy and love, and I agree with that. And I want to improve myself with that, so I go to community who share love, who share empathy with others, to help disability friends or and also I do volunteers. That's why I share my
Abang.
my ideas,
Wasos.
my ability to other people, and but to improve myself, I agree with Asto that that's hi. So I'm IT geek, by the way, and not geek. I'm working in IT field, so we are same here. And I also do have the same way of life with you, that I filter what information I wanna read, and I also filter the source of information. So I already read what important to me, what is the matter with me, what's the matter to my life, and also that's the other information other than that I don't want to read it. So I'm not influenced by unuseful information out there. So actually, it's depend on us what we want. I agree with Ramdhani said that everyone has priority. So guys, if you want to uh, improve yourself with a better information, just set your goals, make your priorities, and help others. It's important to help your first inner cycle, I think, with your brothers and sisters and family, and also your niece, cousins, and then the goodness will be spread in another way, and way back to us in a good way too. So that's it.
Thank you so much.
Yay. I'm not crazy.
Oh,
No,
you're
you're
not
not.
crazy. Actually,
You're not.
you are not
Give us
actually.
perspective, really good perspective. Okay, we have Desrina. You want to share?
No, I just want to share about I agree with Mr. Asto, and everyone have their own standard. Even you as a human, even you as your friend. When you ask your friend, how do you think about me? They will say friendly. And the other friend you ask, how do you think about me? And they will say, oh no, you are not good enough as a person. So I think everyone have their own standard, and as long as you do in the right path and give a and that what is it? Oh my god, I get nervous. Why is it? Okay.
Calm down.
Yeah, breathe. Nobody forcing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, nobody forcing, but I have this anxiety. Yeah, I know. And as long as it's in the right
You are in the
path and
right
don't give a
track. Yeah.
negative, yeah, and don't give a negative impact to others, why not? Why
Yep.
not
I agree.
just focus on you and about the empathy. You think for before you empathy to others, you will think you
Empathy
should
to
think
yourself.
about
Love
yeah
yourself.
yeah. That's it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Desrina. Thank you so much.
That's
Okay.
totally true, Desrina.
Yeah. What a great discussions. Okay, but yeah, it's about time to
Very
end
great.
our sessions. Thank you so much for Astari and for you all guys to join our class and have a great
Thank you,
discussion.
Bastari.
Thank you so
Thank
Yeah.
much,
Thank
you,
you, Miss
Astari,
Astari.
See you next
Britzone
week.
for
team,
all
See you next
Britzone.
week with
Thank
interesting
you
Desrina,
so
topic,
Asto,
much for
everyone
more
your
interactive
here.
time.
class.
We will take a
Mhm.
We finish
picture.
the
Please
debug
turn on
session
your
ya.
video. We will take a Please turn on your video and I will take a picture. Metilova. Okay. Mr. Aryo, Atin, Shirley. Okay, we have our beloved president, Mr. LD. Ismi. Okay. I guess everyone already turned their video. Okay. On three. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Okay, one more time. Another style. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much, guys,
Thank you
and
so much. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you
Astari.
for
so
coming
Thank
much.
and
you.
Thank you, Miss
see you
Thank
Astari.
you.
and see you
Wow.
Yes, Britzone. See
next
you.
week.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Take
Happy
care of
lunch.
yourself.
Stay
Don't
Yeah,
gossiping.
safe.
Stay
thank you.
safe.
Thank
Don't
See you
gibah
next
ya,
you.
don't
week. Bye.
backbiting.
Don't
Have a nice
gibah.
weekend,
Bye bye.
everyone.
Happy lunch.
Bye.